it'll differ between breeder to breeder, but with that particular breeder, it was if you paid over £1,000, you'd get a year Azukari free of charge. And I'm almost thinking, well, why on earth would a breeder want to keep that Chagoi that's bent for another year in Japan? Is there a true Azukari where the breeder's saying, I want to keep this and see how it does and grow it on properly? And now there's some that are saying, you can pay for Azukari, and really it's not really about keeping the coin, developing it. It's more of a sales element of being a breeder.
Yes, to be honest, I think that's a big, again, cultural shift in what's happened. Azukari's come from a thing where you used to have to real wrestle with a breeder to keep it, to becoming quite a big commercial side of the industry where, it's offered and it's done. But weirdly, buying patterns, people in Asia, things that we will look at and think there's not a chance I'll buy that, there's a blatant deformity, all the rest of it. There'll be some guy in Asia go absolutely balmy for it. And they all want to buy it and leave it there. That's just naturally it. So you've got to remember, they're not just selling to us. I've honestly seen things in fish that I just think, what the hell? And some guy's gone and paid absolutely crazy money for it. Can't really say much more than that. But the Azukari thing it is a lot more commercial, and this is why you're actually seeing the price limits now, where they'll be kept. I mean, Dainichi, for example, with Tosai at Dainichi, that fish has got to hit about $3,000, depending on where the price level's at, in order for him to keep it. Serious entry. But this is why, because too many fish, everyone's buying a fish and going, I want to leave it here. I'll happily pay the growing costs, and then all of a sudden, the whole infrastructure of the farm just becoming swamped with customers' fish. And Dainichi's still a farm that have their tatigoi on a serious level. There's fish tucked away in fish houses that only rear their heads when they're right there. So, interesting one. Good question.